Hello everybody, Chris the Bittersweet here. It's been some time since last episode, a little bit over a week. I did need a bit of a break after that catastrophe. But that means I do not really remember how much we had done um, before we left off, because I did some work right after. But from my memory, I have added this whole contraption right here to get us some um, latex. I made some more industrial foregoing machines to do with the enchants, so that we should be able to disenchant all of these and then pick whatever enchants we want to get more precision on that. In order to sustain that, I am taking the liquid experience from here, from the mob crusher, and I also made this to just give us some more enchants to work with. I have also connected up a mob slaughter factory here, so we can get some pink slime. I am leaving the crystal in, but it's only a tier 2, so as soon as we're more than 2 chunks away, that's gonna disable. Lastly, I want to get into some integrated dynamics, so I have made all of those basic boring things at the start of the mod. Took me about half an hour to find the mineral tree. Let's see here on the map. I believe it was around here-ish somewhere. Or might even have been all the way out here. A single mineral tree. I got a single sapling from it, so from that I've been able to grow these things. Obviously using some magic to help with that. I have made a few items already in preparation for this and the upcoming episode. For this episode, I have also prepared a bunch of items, and the most notable thing should be this dissolution chamber here. With the dissolution chamber, we should be able to automatically craft things like upgrades or add-ons. Specifically, I want to automate the creation of speed tier 2, range tier 12, and advanced machine frames. But as you see, it requires different liquids, the latex and pink slime. Refined storage is not playing nice with liquids at the moment, so I have opted to make 2 chambers instead, so we can have 1 for each liquid. So this episode we need to figure out how we want to hook this all up, where we want to hook it up, and see if it even works. I was thinking of in here, but it's starting to get a bit crowded here. I built the dragon altar where we had originally planned the industrial facility because, you know, I thought the dragon killing would be a lot easier. All of this is gonna go up to, I think, a way where we could cheat the dragon just as bad as the dragon has cheated us a few times now. Because I want to create mob crushers. Oh. So this is gonna be our end goal. We're gonna need a few of these, each with let's just put these on the list as well. Speed tier 2, efficiency tier 2, and range 12. I'm thinking somewhere between 6 and 10 of them should be enough. And I also want to automate the placement of these end crystals and the integrated dynamics would be required to, with either block reader or entity reader, I don't know yet, to detect when the dragon egg appears and then find a way to break the egg. So in the end, I want to be able to go to the refined storage system and say, bring me a dragon egg, and it will send off 4 crystals, and after a few seconds we'll get an egg. That's the plan. I have no idea if that's gonna work, but let's try it. First off, we're gonna need these dissolution chambers. I am gonna place them, I don't want them near the altar. Maybe we just slap them on this side. Out of sight, out of mind. You go there, you go there. Each of them should have a crafter attached. Really? How are you supposed to place these down? Get some basic blocks down. Actually, let's just attach them from behind. Nope. No matter where we place them, it's gonna be weird. You're not gonna play nicely at all, are you? There we go. There we go. That's better. And I immediately regret where I placed them, so I'm gonna place them behind anyway. Because I just remembered we need cables. Then to power the machines, do we have any of, we have those cables right here. Do that from underneath. Boom, boom. And then we'll figure out where we connect everything. Right. Now we're gonna need liquid in. And I am going to try to remember all the hotkeys again. That can disconnect. And how do we want to remotely transfer liquids? Do we have any remote liquid transport? I know one way we could do it, it's a little bit manual, but that's fine. And that is, what are they called? It does make 2 more tanks. And we can pick the tank off here. Boom. Place the next one on. I will do the same over here. This one is gonna be a lot emptier, obviously, but I think it's gonna be enough for a while. It already has some slime in it. So left one, slime. Right one, latex. Slap, slap. Pink slime, latex. Now we're gonna need I think we only need 1 interface for these. Not fluid interface, regular interface. And we'll place that over, where do we want to place it? Right there, I think. And then we can grab some item pipes. Boom, boom, boom. You go out, you go out. And I think that should be it. Now we just need to hook everything up. Now where do we have some nice cables here? Let's go down this way. I think we can just continue this. Oh, almost. Had I only taken one step further, would have seen it. So for you, that's gonna be an awkward place, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Now, so I can get around here. You go out one step and just go along here. Here we go. Now these are connected. We can grab our trusty pocket storage. Grab a few dirt. And cover all of this up. Let's have a bit of a nap. Get rid of some of that darkness. And let's see here now. We wanted to make advanced machine frames. That's gonna be this recipe. I just got like 500 warnings in the log that it did not like me doing this. Oh, just so. We want to remove is it shift, is it, yeah, shift click, because we don't want it, we don't want the liquid in there. So that needs a simple machine frame, which is a silicon type recipe. That's gonna need a pity machine frame that doesn't need any liquid. And this is just gonna be a regular crafting recipe. Let's see if we can rearrange our inventory slightly. We want speed, which is a latex recipe. We want efficiency, which is going to be another latex. Oh, forgot to remove it. And add-on, which is another latex. Let's connect all of these and see if it behaves. And the last one we're gonna have to use the monitor for. Not that monitor, not that monitor, this monitor, the manager. Right, so if I now ask this for a mob crusher, is it going to be able to do it? Let's go ahead and look in here. One of the very first things I'm gonna do is grab some of these speed upgrades and put in here. That made it just fine. do haven't done it right here. What is it trying to do? It's trying to do the simple machine frame. Might be advantageous if we connect all items. There we go. And this is now crafting. Perfect. Hopefully it's making the right items as well. And we should now have a mob crusher. Excellent. Now if we ask for 2 of these, is it gonna break anything? No. Then we can take. Oh, it's not gonna release it until we have both. Just one more moment. I thought. What are we waiting for here? Did I make the wrong add-on? I did. I went to make 2 speed upgrades. We have the first one. I'm gonna use that to make this faster. And then we can use this to make that one faster. Right, that was a lot easier than I thought. I did have all of this prepared in case that wouldn't work, but it seems like it worked fine. So I think we can actually put all of this back, and we're probably gonna be using it in the end to automate the dragon. And we do have a bit of time to spare for that. I do wanna just patch this up before we go. Alright, so my idea for the dragon, we're gonna need an angel block. Those are quite easy to make. That's, yep. Because these you can use just midair like that. It's gonna place it right where you are. And that's important, it's placing it at your eye height. And that's gonna be important for us. Very easy to break. And when you try to place a block on it, it's just gonna replace the block instead. This is gonna be super important because we are gonna measure where the dragon ends up once it's spawning, and that's the level we wanna place the mob crushers at. So I know we're gonna need more than one because the dragon has an insane amount of health. So let's see if we have enough to make 6 of them. We are missing a bunch of dry rubber. Might be helpful if I use the @ sign. I know we have a latex processing unit. I am gonna place this down manually and manually control this because I don't want too much of this to be used for latex. These tanks, if you remember, we can switch it to bucket mode and then just empty a bunch of it in here. Whoop. I did not know this could be placed in world. That's cool. And I do have some water over here. Put that in bucket mode. Put it in there. How much did we get from one bucket? We're gonna get 10 of them. Okay. Then let's do this. These ones have an internal tank, so I'm not too worried. This, actually I want to place you one further away. Bring some piping, our pipe wrench back. Boom. Boom. Suck from there, suck from there. Just do about 1 tankish of latex, I think. You can now go back on top of here. And we already have another bucket there. Cool, cool, cool. Since we're making speed units anyway. Just grab one to put in the processing unit. And they should be a bit faster. How many did we miss? If we wanted 5 more of these. 176. Cool. Oh, I also modified the bow a bit, because these slimes keep annoying me. And we can now take out, if it hits, whole herds of them at a time. And yes, I blew up the tree that was on here before. If I hit that first shot, it usually takes out the whole herd at the same time. And then you just swoop in with your magnet and pick everything up. What did we get? Life leech. That's nice. Some raw shards, some fish. Cool, cool, cool. We are now out of water. Okay. Maybe we should replace this with a sink. Where did I end up? Yeah. Flying is weird sometimes. Need a bucket here. And sink. There we go. Now we don't have to replace that tank as often. And it's already nap time again. Right, doesn't look like we're gonna get to set this up in the end for this episode. But that does give us a bit more time to do it next episode. I think that's about as many as we needed. Mob crusher. Ah, Not even close. There, you go there, you go there, and boom. I do have plenty of time still. Not too worried about that. Was that enough? Yep, just need some sugarcane now. Maybe I should automate sugarcane. I don't want to do too much automation. I feel like we're closing in on endgame here. There we go. Easy. We do of course need plenty more. Because we're gonna need for the speed upgrades as well, I think. Look here. How much do we need for 6 of these? Oh, we don't need it at all. Cool. Let's make 6 of those then. And 6 of these. And 4 more of this. The efficiency. Sorry. Okay. Here we should have everything we need to start next episode. 6 of these, 6 of these. Six range. And we're gonna need 6 more efficiency. Here we go. This should be enough to kill the dragon. We have tesseracts. What we could do is grab some energy pipes. About that many. And let's get some upgrades for the pipes. I don't know exactly how much energy we're gonna need, but I'm gonna assume we're gonna need quite a bit. What's the ultimate like? Netherite, okay. We don't need quite that height here. But the idea is tesseract into energy pipes, into mob crushers, fully upgraded, fluid pipe, back into tesseract. So let's make a few more fluid pipes while we're at it. Oh. It actually consumes the... okay. Did not remember it did that. But that should give us enough. And first step is automating the kill of the dragon. And if that works, we can move on to step 2, which would be automating the spawning of it. And step 3 would be automating the collection of the egg. But for now, I think that's all for me. I'll make sure everything is prepared for next episode, and I'll see you then. Have a good one.